All right. We're going to do deep and wide next. We did do this one last night, so you guys should know this. And I think there's motions this one, so you're going to have to stand up. I know, it's the worst. Deep and wide, deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Deep and wide, deep and wide, there's a fountain flowing deep and wide. Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. Wide and deep, there's a fountain flowing wide and deep. All right. We're going to do Anchored in Jesus next. Upon life's boundless ocean where mighty billows roll, I fix my hope in Jesus, blessed anchor of my soul. When trials fierce assail me as storms are gathering o'er, I rest upon His mercy and trust Him more. I'm anchored in Jesus, the storms of life I'll brave. I'm anchored in Jesus, I fear no wind or waves. I'm anchored in Jesus, for He hath power to save. I've anchored in the rock of ages. Right. We're going to do one more. We're going to do I've Got Peace Like a River. Does somebody want to hold this one for me? Let's pick a boy. What's your name? Jonathan, do you want to hold it for me? Okay. And when we get to this part, I don't know about you guys, but I was struggling with this. That's a lot of movement, so we're just going to skip that part, okay? We're going to sing it, but we're not going to do the motions. Okay, you got it? Okay. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river in my soul. I've got peace like a river, I've got peace like a river, peace like a river in my soul. I've got love like an ocean, I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean in my soul. I've got love like the ocean, I've got love like the ocean, I've got love, the ocean in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain. I've got joy like a fountain in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. I've got peace, love, and joy like a river. Got peace, love, and joy like a river in my soul. Great job. Thank you all for your singing.
All right, mateys, at this time, we are going to be practicing our Bible verse. That is the thing. If you memorize it and say it to one of the crewmates, you can win your very own bag of candy. So, if you were here last night, you might remember what our Bible verse is. Before we get to our game, we are going to go ahead and say it together one time for those who are new. Here we go. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. All right. So, we are going to be playing a game tonight. It's a game that I think everybody knows. You might have played it before. It's a little game we like to call Simon Says. So, we're going to be playing Simon Says tonight. I am going to be Simon, and just in case you don't know the rules, I'm going to say, Simon says, do something and say the verse. So if I don't say Simon Says and you do it, that means you're out. So helpers, help me watch. If there's anybody who's trying to sneak by and keep playing, we're going to keep our eyes peeled for those who are listening correctly. All right, we'll start off super easy. Come on. All right, we're going to start off super easy. Simon says, stand up and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Simon says, twirl around and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Simon says, give somebody a high five while saying the verse. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Okay, we're going to jump and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge. I didn't say Simon Says. If you jumped, you have to sit down. You're out. All right. Simon Says, jump and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Simon says, say the verse while patting your head and rubbing your tummy. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Simon says, stand on one leg and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Clap and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge. I didn't say Simon says. All right, we just have a few people still in, so we're going to keep trying a few more, and I'm going to see if I can get you guys out. All right, Simon says clap and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Simon says, look, turn around backwards and say the verse without looking. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Simon says, look through binoculars and say the verse. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Okay, sit down. All right, I don't know. You guys might be too smart for me. But we'll do just a couple more. Simon says, say the verse while doing jumping jacks. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Simon says, say the verse while twirling your arms. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. Now shout the verse. And wisdom and knowledge. Somebody shouted, but it might have been someone who was out. So congratulations if you're still standing. Good job. You guys can go ahead and take a seat. And one last time, everybody's going to say it together. And remember to say this to one of the crewmates after VBS is over tonight. Here we go. Everybody. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Isaiah 33:6. All right, that was an excellent job. I'm going to put this away. And maybe I'm just going to spruce up the ship a little bit. Oh, actually, I think some of my crewmates are coming, so I'm going to get out of here.
Good morning, everybody. I just woke up. Do you mean this guy? That he's still sleeping. Don't bother him. Who remembers my name? What about you? Percy. Very good. Good job. Who remembers why we're here? You. No, of course not. We're looking for treasure. We got here completely on purpose. Now, last night, as you might remember, we went looking for treasure, and we found the closest thing you can find and not find nothing. We found one. Terrible. No good. It won't do us any good. We've got more than that just sitting on our ship. Have some treasure. Oops. Have some treasure. There you go. All right, no more. Sit down. I'm broke now. I've got no more. But because I've got no more, that means we have to look for more. Anyone seen any treasure about? Okay. Well, we'll go looking. Who can tell me what we need before we look for the treasure? Well, I have a parrot. No, we dig with our hands. A big parrot, you're right. Who remembers the big parrot's name? Say it out. Pip, good job. Everyone call for Pip. 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 I think Pip has died. Hey, it's Pip. Hello, Pip. Hey. Ah, you won't get me 2 days in a row. Oh my goodness, you're even fatter than last night. What's gotten into you?
Sorry, Captain, I'm late. I was busy eating berries.
Well, how many berries are you going to eat? Did you leave any for me?
Not quite, Captain. I'm sorry.
So now we gotta look for treasure and berries. Oh dear, we better get started quick. All right, Pip, you fly up and find the treasure. Go find the treasure. Come on, Pip. Let's look over here. There ain't no treasure. Read the map, Pip. Read the map.
Simon says.
Oh, he's a bird. He can't read. Does anyone see any treasure? You there. Martha. You know where the treasure is? Come find it. Supervise. I need to find some berries.
Maybe. I don't have those.
Everybody cheer on. Dig. That's not treasure, that's a toy. Dig. 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 Is that it? One piece again. I gave away more than that. I need more. Dig. 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 Oh no, Pip, I think it's just one piece again.
Oh, no, Captain. That'll never do.
All right, Martha, here's your piece of treasure. What are we gonna do, Pip?
I don't know, Captain. You've had a couple already. I think you would have enough gold.
Hey, that's never enough. We need to find more, Pip. I tell you what, let's go look at our map and we'll be back tomorrow to find more treasure.
All right.
Goodbye. Hey, you better find me some berries, Pip. You can unzip it before you go down the stairs. Oh, you can't unzip it. Oh, shoot.
Well, I couldn't quite hear what Pip was saying because a lot of our pirates in training were shouting. So next time you see Pirate Pip and Pirate Percy, you need to be quiet so you can hear what they're saying. But from what I could hear, it sounds like they were searching for treasure again, and Pip's been eating all the berries on the island. And did you guys find any treasure? I couldn't. Yeah? Did you find a lot? The big treasure you've been looking for? No? No? This island isn't that big. Where could this treasure be hiding? So, we're just gonna have to, guys, we're gonna have to keep searching for the treasure because I don't know if we found it tonight. But that's okay. We pirates don't give up. So you guys gonna come back tomorrow night. We're gonna keep searching. And I have a feeling we're gonna find that treasure. We're gonna find the treasure, and it's going to be the biggest treasure we've ever seen. Hopefully. All right, but at this time, I'm gonna have my group leaders come on up. And you guys wait just a moment. All right, so Toucans, we'll have you back over here. All righty, so if you were a parakeet last night, come over here. If you've got a green wristband, come over here. If you were a macaw last night, or you've got a blue wristband, come up here. If you had a yellow wristband and you were a toucan, come up here. And after that, you guys are free to follow your team leaders. You guys are game first.